kind of back in the technical department today. We do get asked about wheel coverage in the sunshine, and you may have seen these attached to my motorhome. These were actually made by myself approximately 5 years ago now, and I was thinking about these because I had some surplus. I had a roll of this surplus from when I done the insulation under the beds, and I've still got a massive amount left, but anyway, pulling it out of the storage place that I had it, I was a little bit like, it's not going to be wide enough for what I want to be doing. I was thinking about upgrading these, make them super shiny again. They're still okay, to be honest, so what we might be doing is doing another little project in a minute that I'll show you in a sec. But yeah, so I think, yeah, they're still good. I was nearly just sort of thinking about doing another little tutorial on making them, but basically this is how it is. I thought I'd just throw in some dimensions as well, and then we'll show you how I fit them out externally. This one is, for the Fiat Ducato on this motorhome, is 77 centimeters wide, going up to the arc at the top, which is 72. So you're going to need maybe like a meter and then chop it down. I think that's what this was, maybe a meter 20, something like that. The curve at the top, I can't remember even how I done it, but basically found the center and just got a piece of string with a marker pen and just done a really nice arc at the top, and it came out like that. So when one was completed, then it was just a case of just drawing around the other one, and away you go. But there it is. So it's basically just making yourself a very large compass and making the arc. Yeah, some of the edges on mine were getting a little bit tatty. I've got some silver tape. I might just tape them up. They're good enough to go. The greatest thing about these as well is they kind of like, which we always like, fold them up flat like that, and then in the back of my garage I've got this like net up on the top, and they slot in there because there's literally no weight, and just easy to access as well. Basically all I do as well for attachment is some of these straps, these little tensioner straps. So all you need to do, let's head out to the wheel, it's easier to show you. It's just a simple little operation. It just sits up against the wheel, simple as that, and then I just get my little strap and then just throw that over the back of the tyre like that, and tension it up. Really easy. There, right down to the ground, right over the tyre. Perfect sun shield for your tyres. So the other ones that we made them many years ago, well 5 years ago exactly, were the external window coverings with this same kind of material. That I've just taken this one to pieces. I'm going to show you the assembly in a minute, how I did it, and these actually stick on to the outside of the window on the plastic, on this like polyurethane plastic stuff. I'm just trying to remember, I think, because in here it's like a perfect size of the window, and I think what I actually did when I did it originally was got the size of this and just measured it up and just chomped out a square, and then we just done some curves on the edges to just tidy it off so it's not a right angle, just just nice little curves on the edge, and this is going to actually stick on the outside of the window. And again, folds in half, nice tuck away, and just gives you that. It's almost like having the silver screen on the outside, and we're not looking for like the insulation for keeping the warm in this idea. It's just basically for keeping the sun out. When you get in some of these hot places, we go down to Croatia, as you know, you get into some Spain gets massively warm, 40 degrees, 45 degrees, and when the sun starts coming through these windows, it gets super hot. And we've made these on all the windows so we can just blot out all that sunlight if we need to. Right, let's get back over there and show you how to do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna make it really easy for myself in this instance, so you guys are going to have a little measure up on your windows, but obviously everybody's got different size windows in the motorhomes, but anyone with a Burstner, it's going to be exactly the same as this potentially, but we're just going to mark that round. Just give them a little freshen up. And in this one I've got the holes, so I've literally, when I made these, symmetrically put them in the centers of the arc, and we'll show you how we did the holes in a second. So can you see that? Yeah, I can just about see that, I think. So let me just get chomping. Originally, when I cut these holes, I had a bit of copper water pipe and used that as a cutting tool, but I'm just utilising one of these brass water connections, and what we're going to do is just position that underneath there like that, and then we're just going to put a little bit of pressure on it. Tap it round and make the hole. Just pull that round. There he goes. There's a nice little hole like that. Times 4. So now we've got 4 holes on the piece of foil, and right, I might need a little bit of assistance from you guys. It's probably going to take me a minute or two to try and source some of these, maybe on Amazon. If anybody knows, I got these, I remember picking them up at a Newbury Motorhome show. It's like a suction cup with a little keyring style wire thing that fits through it. There was a guy up there, and I remember like, that is just what I'm looking for, buddy, and I took a bag load off him, but yeah, I don't know what I did with them, but I got a bag load off him, and they were absolutely perfect. The only modification that I did, so what you need to do next is decide what finish you want on the outside and finish you want on the inside. I think I'm going to go for this kind of like the circle effect on the outside, so that means I need to put the suction cup on the other side like that, so it's going to stick on the window, so the suction cup's going to go through, and then I've utilised some M12 flat washers just to place on. Right, this where it might get a little bit tricky for me because I've got very large fingers, so you'll have to just bear with me a minute while I set this up. So there's my little keyring thingy. Right, let me just get that through there, and this is where it gets mega tricky for me, because I need to slide. This is going to be a nightmare. Oh, Jof. This is where you need someone with real nimble fingers. Ah, there he is. He's slotted in. So I'm just going to feed it round. Feed it round like that. And there she is. So the suction cup then is on the inside. Perfect to stick on the glass. Right, give me 5 minutes, go and make yourself a cup of coffee or something, get yourself a nice drink, and I will be back with hopefully 4 suction cups located in position. So it's now 2.5 days later, and I've actually got 4 suction cups located on my piece of foil. I'm only joking. So let's get outside and stick it on the window and see what result we get. And that is the result from the inside, and also you're still able to open your window and block out that. Look at the sun coming through now. It's pretty sunny today, and it's just reduced that sun coming through. And even the window is hot, so even the windows, and it's probably gonna, like I say, in this kind of heat where you're getting this super temperatures, it makes all the plastic go really brittle, so it's a good kind of like protection as well. I really need to start using these a lot more and keep remembering to put them on, especially when it's getting super hot days like this. So what an absolute snip that was. So there you go, guys. That's what we kind of, the rough outline of to make some foil covers for your outside windows. And like I say, that just sort of reminded me with that heat, when you forget all about it when you sort of get this intense sunshine. You touch the sidewall on your tyre and it is so hot, and it tends to like really make them crack when they get super hot like that. So it's just a good all-round thing to be doing when you got 5 minutes and you, like me, bit of time in your hands. Let's make something productive, and we'll see you on the next snippet of a video.